Hi, Joe. So how was your vacation?
Hi, Tom. It was great. I did so many fun things and saw some incredible places.
What did you do first?
Well, I didn't know the city at all before I arrived, so the first thing I did was go to the tourist office, where they were very helpful.
Good idea. Where did they suggest you go?
They suggested the medieval law courts located in the historic quarter, which I saw on my second day there. I really loved that. But I also loved the city's art gallery, which I visited the next day. There were some wonderful paintings and sculptures there.
That sounds great, especially the law courts.
Yes, it was amazing. Oh, and I got totally lost in the commercial district near the end of my trip and ended up seeing some pretty impressive government buildings.
You did a lot.
Yeah, I was a little tired on the last day, so I headed for the shopping mall and went shopping. I got some great bargains.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. Sharon, the world's largest mountain range, is it the Andes or the Himalayas? The Himalayas are definitely the tallest.
Yes, but the Andes are a lot longer than the Himalayas.
Okay, the Andes then.
Is the world's tallest waterfall Niagara Falls or Corn Falls?
Niagara Falls is one of the tallest.
But I think the Corn Falls is taller. Now, where's the biggest volcano?
In the Pacific Ocean, off the coast of Japan. I read about it recently.
Great! The world's largest glacier, is it in the Arctic or Antarctica?
Antarctica, definitely.
Okay then. Which ocean is bigger? The Pacific or the Atlantic?
The Pacific is much bigger than the Atlantic. I'm sure of that. And here's the last question. Which country has the longer coastline? Canada or Australia? I think it's Australia.
No, Canada is much bigger than Australia, so its coastline must be longer too.
You'd better be right.
Following the shocking announcement of plans to close Grove Road Library, I'm here to ask the people who use the library what they think of this decision. Dean, you're pleased about the decision?
Yes, I'm excited about joining a new library with better facilities.
And you, Aki?
I'm shocked and confused about why this decision has been made. Grove Road Library is such a beautiful building. The owners should be ashamed.
How about you, Hannah?
I'm annoyed that we weren't consulted, but I can understand why the decision was made. The number of people who use this library is very low.
Mr. Wood and Mrs. Tanner, what are your views?
I first visited Grove Road Library as a child, and my parents did too, so I'm depressed about it. A lot of local history will disappear.
Some people think it's funny that the owners have changed their minds so many times, but I'm certainly not amused.
What do you feel like doing today, Julie?
I absolutely love tennis, and I see that there are courts nearby. I quite like windsurfing, too, and I spotted people on the beach doing that.
Or what about swimming? I really like that. The hotel swimming pool has a diving board, and there is the beautiful beach.
I thought you found swimming frightening, Alyssa.
Only in really deep water. Oh, and I want to hike in the wonderful mountains.
Oh, no, I absolutely hate hiking. I find it too exhausting.
Well, how about we go swimming this afternoon? But what shall we do about tonight's meal? You really hate cooking, so shall I cook?
Sounds great.
Georgia, did I ever tell you about my first day at school?
No, Joe. Was it memorable?
You could say that. I went with Dad. I was so excited, but Dad never told me he'd leave me there. I was horrified. So when Dad left, I ran out the door and tried to follow him. I could see him up the road, but the school gate was shut and I couldn't get out. I tried to squeeze through the fence, but I got stuck. My head was out, but my body wasn't.
You poor thing.
Then my mum's friend Joan walked by and saw me. She ran into the school and brought the teacher out. The teacher called the fire department. They came in 10 minutes and cut me free. They were really kind and let me wear a firefighter's helmet for my re-entry into school.
Wow, quite a first day.
Yeah, I can still remember every detail, and it was 20 years ago now.
In general, students at my first school were more respectful toward teachers than at my second school, where I'm teaching now. The classes were also much bigger at the first school. It wasn't unusual to have a very crowded classroom. Some teachers even used microphones so that everyone could hear what they were saying. It's pointless trying to shout all the time because it hurts your voice. If you want to be successful as a teacher, you have to be creative to deal with different situations. Interestingly, although the classes are smaller at the second place, students are often unmotivated and unfocused. You have to work hard in order to regain their attention if they aren't concentrating. Some of their handwriting is hopeless. It is doubtful whether they will pass their exams unless they make an effort to go back and review everything they have learned this school year.